Hi Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, if you're new here, welcome. This is my channel about cross stitch and crafty stuff, and my name's Cameron. You can call me Cameron, you can call me Cam, and I go by Cam the Stitcher here on Flosstube and on Instagram. I am coming at you with no makeup because I didn't feel like it, and yeah, I just want to be cash today. I'm just not feeling the whole getting ready thing. I am wearing my new favorite t-shirt that my friend Bridget got me for my birthday, Easy Bake Coven. It's so comfy and cozy and I love the color. My birthday is not until later this month, but she sent a lovely little package, so I appreciate that. But yeah, today I have not a lot of stitching, like in terms of, I stayed good, quote unquote, this week and last week, and I only worked on 5 things total. One of those is now finished and 4 of those are still whips, so I will show you those. I have lots and lots of antiquing and thrift haul slash stitchy kindness or whatever, birthday gifts, etc. So that I will put at the end of the video. For now, I will talk about my finish. And yes, don't worry, it got done. Okay, so here it is. This is Deadly Aquarium Stitch Along by Lola Crow, and it's complete. I wanted to have this framed, like, and fully finished before I filmed today, but that just didn't happen. Wasn't in the cards, and that's okay. I am done. And I'm so happy. And it looks amazing. The last time I showed this to you, I was catching up on the jellyfish section in the middle. And this was the last part that was released. It looks so good. I already have the frame purchased and in my possession. I just need to get a mounting board to lace this onto, and then it will be framed and behind me. I'm probably gonna put it like literally right here. I have a new couch and like it's very low. It's much lower than my last one. It's much more comfortable. But yeah, I want to fill up this space like behind me. This is stitched on 32 count Dreamy by Mystic Fabrics. I did all the called for DMC 2/2. She's done. I wanted this to be over by the time, because I was falling a little bit behind like every time. It felt like I just lost my stitchy bug a little bit. I still kept up with it though, like it's all good. But it's so funny because this is such a relief that it's done, but I know full well that like whatever Lola Crow does next year for her stitch along, I will be doing it. So I will fully be doing it. This is very easy to catch up on if you are a monogamous stitcher or if you are really good at prioritizing, you know, like it is very manageable. I just have squirrel eyes sometimes and like to go stitch on 20 projects in a week, rather than just stick to one thing, but we're trying something new. So that was my finish. The next ones I'll show you, let's see. It is Sampler September, so I have decided I'm trying to work on, not touch every sampler I have, but just work on a few and get some progress. The first one I did pull out, this is the Misspelled sampler by Hemlock and Rye Stitchery. I love this and I hadn't touched it this year at all. I don't know why. The colors are gorgeous. The fabric I picked is great. Like everything about it I love. These are the colors. They're pretty much all classic colorworks. And then there was one Weeks that I subbed out with just this color and cotton, the orange. But really, really gorgeous palette. This is stitched on, I think, 40 count Hot Cocoa by Stitch Me. And that is where I got to. Let's fold it one more time here. So I really only like took the border more this way, and I wanted to get to this house to start it because I was kind of sick of stitching on the border. So working on this, I have decided the main thing I love about this piece is the verse, which is very much not like me. I usually don't care about the verses on samplers, but this one, the verse and the house, I love the most about the sampler. So what I've decided to do is I'm actually going to bring the bottom border up to about right here. And I'm just going to stitch the house, the verse, and then some of these birds that are in the middle of the sampler. And I might bring some of those butterflies up from the bottom of the sampler on this same kind of line here. And so it'll be like a long, like horizontal skinny sampler instead. But yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better. It cuts the stitch count by quite a bit. So, and I need that. I need that for this one. I want to whip down. I say that, like I know it's not gonna happen, but I would like to whip down a little bit. So that's the plan there. The next whip I will show you, this is Mary Morgan's, and I am still working on her. So the hoop is, she's in the hoop. I've worked on this for 2 days. This is where she's at. I'm not gonna take it out. I've shown this many times on my channel. I'm not gonna take it out of the hoop because I'm still stuck in full coverage hell. And I am going to finish out the fill-in of this really light green color on this leaf, finish out this rosebud, fill in this flower up here, and then I will be out of the full coverage nightmare zone. It's gorgeous, but I have been stuck in this area for pretty much the whole year, slowly chipping away. So I'm gonna move over after this, and then the rest of it's gonna fly, right? So I'll finish out this motif. I'll do more of the border. There's like some birds. I think it's the mirroring of this. And this was really easy and fun to stitch. So I'm excited to, and so what I've decided is I'm not gonna put this away until this is done, because if I put it away and I have to pull it back out and I'm still in this section, I think I'm gonna have a breakdown. So I am gonna keep chipping away at this. I'm gonna work on it a bit today. I do have a Stitchy Zoom later, so I will probably pick something easier to stitch on, like in hand with a bigger count. But I'll probably work on this a little bit today and then keep it out this weekend until I finish that section. So that is exciting, and it's really good progress, and I'm proud of myself. So we'll go with that. The next whip that I pulled out, this is another sampler. This is Anne Richardson by My Sister Sampler. I started this for Tiger Lily, Carrie's birthday this past January. I also started Mary Morgan's for her birthday the year prior. This is such a sweet sampler. I just love the colors. So I had not worked on this since I started it. I'm stitching this on 40 count flannel flower by Fox and Rabbit, and I stitched another 10% of this, so I'm now at 20%, I believe, somewhere around there. And it's so pretty. So I think every time I pull this out, because it's very manageable, I want to do, instead of like looking at the stitch count, I think I want to do another 10% every time I pull it out. So I only have 8 more times I need to pull this out, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna be strict on that. I just think that'd be like a nice goal for this one in particular, because it's very manageable to stitch 10% in like 1 day or 2 days, depending. So yeah, I'm jazzed about that. The colors are so beautiful. I just picked some stash silks and cottons and whatnot for this. So I have like a red Mose sale, a blue color and cotton, and then some more Mose sale. Just random. Really easy. I think it's only like 6 colors or something like that. Super, super easy to do a stash buster with that. Okay, the next whip that I have for you, and this is the last one I'll show. This is Black Cats and Spooky Bats by Park Hopper Bart. I'm stitching this with the Roxy Floss Co. and I'm stitching it on 40 count peanut brittle by Roxy Floss Co. And I actually got quite a bit of progress on this. I think I got about 1,000 stitches. So I finished out this band and this band. I think I still wasn't done with both of these. And then I moved down here, and this is obviously lots of heavy stitching, and I got about halfway through that. So I think I'm only gonna pull this out maybe 2 or 3 more times, and I think it'll be a finish, which is great. I definitely want to work on it at least one more time in Sampler September, but since October's coming up, this will also be pulled out in October for a finish for sure. It's so pretty. I love this fabric so much. I have plenty more here, and then I have this whole offcut. I got a fat quarter of it, so I definitely want to put more pieces on this. It's just such a beautiful golden brown. I love it. So yeah, that was my last whip. All the stitching that I did, which to me doesn't feel like a lot, but then I think about it and I'm like, you got really good progress. And also I got a finish. I got Deadly Aquarium is finished, so a lot of my time went to that. Next, I'm going to show you a little bit of Stitchy haul. Then I'm going to show you a little bit of, I'll do plans, and then we'll do some knitting, and then we'll do thrift haul. So Stitchy haul, not too much. I did make a quick order on 123 Stitch for some 28 count Easy Grid fabric because I really want to start a full coverage. And I know what you're thinking, Cameron, you haven't shown full coverage on your channel in months and months and months. And I'd say to you, yes, I haven't. Have I been working on full coverage? I think I've accidentally secretly started 2 full coverages without telling you guys. And it wasn't on purpose. It's just like I am a little chaotic with it. But I really want to plan for next year to have a dedicated day of the week to stitch on full coverage. So I think I really want to start Rose Library by Unconventional Cross Stitch. If you watch Crafty Gamey Jamie, which she is inspiring me so much recently because she's talking about like whipping down and she has all these plans for finishing, and I love watching full coverage stitchers. Like, it's one of my favorite genres of Flosstube. But anyway, so she has started that piece as well. I really want to start it for my birthday, probably just as a treat myself. So I did get a piece of that. And then of course that could not travel alone. So this Quirky Quaker bear was on sale. So I grabbed it. And then I got one Classic Colorworks. This is for the new Cottage Garden Samplings Fairy House that I am on like the auto ship for that with Abby from Top Knot Stitcher. And so I went ahead and picked up that one Classic Colorworks for that. And then I am part of Black Cat X Stitchery's quarterly bag club, and my fall bag got here. And it comes with a thread bed and a needle minder, all made from the same fabric. This one's very cute, very cutesy. Not like my total fall vibe, but it does remind me of like my hometown a little bit. So, and I really like the checkered inside print. So yeah, that was really cute. I need more project bags. Well, need is a strong word, but whatever. And then I got a little bit of my pre-order in from Steph from Lindy Stitches. So I ordered a few charts. I've also ordered some new charts from Abby from Top Knot. Those have not arrived yet, but I will show those next time. This, I got the Lindy Stitches Staying Warm pattern because, duh, I love it so much. I think I'm going to change this one to be Vindaloo and make her gray, and I'm going to keep this one black and white. I love it. Then I got several Kathy Barrick. Several. Okay, so the first ones I got, I definitely this is like an immediate start in October. These are tombstones, and they have to be stitched on 40 count or 20 count. So I think I'm gonna stitch them on 20 count. I've already purchased both of the tombstones for this, so I'm very excited. Then, let's see. This one I love. This is Happiness. And she did talk about, Kathy spoke about this was kind of a self-portrait, not kind of, it's a self-portrait of her in her yard with feeding her animals. And my grandma, my maternal grandma, who's no longer with us, her name was Dorothy, she did the same thing. Her and my grandpa lived on a mountain and by themselves. Sounds weird, but that's what they did. And she would feed all the animals on the mountain. And as you can imagine, in Virginia, Southern Virginia, there was lots of wildlife. So she would feed lots of foxes and deer and rabbits, but she would also feed skunks and possums and raccoons. And a bear every once in a while would come up to their house. So I want to change a few of these bunnies or something. I want to chart a little raccoon and a little possum and a little skunk because I want to stitch this as an homage to my grandma. So I love this. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to start that. I also got the Mighty Oak. I just love the shape of it. Like, I just love the shape of it. I want to stitch this and put it next to Caught in the Swirl when they're both finished. I just love it. It's very like traditional with a touch of whimsy, and that, I just love it. It's perfect. And then finally, this one I'm thinking about starting for my birthday. This is the Beauty of Autumn. And I love everything about this. The border is very unique. I really, really like the sun and the moon. But my favorite thing out of this whole thing is this black swan. Kathy Barrick has a huge black swan pattern that I would love to have on my wall, but the thought of stitching all of that black stitching, I don't know if I have it in me. And this is my way of having it. So I really want to start this. I already have, this is not the called for, but it looks smack close. This is Inca by Fox and Rabbit, and you can see it's so similar in modeling, in tone, and color. So I think that has to happen. I don't know if I think I just want to do the DMCs, but I know that I have some really good like rusty oranges and reds and browns that I could pick like a color and cotton for these bigger, bulkier patches of stitching to get a little bit of variegation. So I haven't decided yet, but I have time. I'm not doing any like particularly like organized stitch along for my birthday. Just stitch on what you want. I may start a full coverage. I'm gonna start a Kathy Barrick for sure. I might start something else that I just feel like starting. I'm not putting any rules or regulations on that. So that is my thoughts and feelings about that. Other plans, I was supposed to, well, actually they said anytime in September. Marjorie from Marjorie Made and Tara from Wilda Woman Crafts, they wanted to start, or they have started, the Moths and the Moon pattern by Tiny Modernist. I already purchased the pattern, the PDF, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start it. And then I never did, so I might start it tonight. Because I'm gonna be on a Zoom with them and Michaela from Cinematic Stitches, so I'm very excited. But I pulled this out of something I had this kitted up with something else, and I think that this is perfect for that pattern. It is 40 count. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pull the DMCs and do a floss toss today and see what it looks like. This is April Showers Bring May Flowers by Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers. I got this forever ago. And it was my favorite of the whole like time I was in their club, so I need to use it instead of hoarding it away. I think that's it for Stitchy haul. Let me quickly talk about some knitting and then we'll get into thrifting. So I don't think I've shown this on my Flosstube, but a couple months ago, I did actually pretty much finish my first sock. So I have not finished off the toe. I don't know why. I'm not brave enough to do it yet, okay? So it'll happen, but for the most part, this is a completed sock. Things I've learned, right? 1, my tension is tight. So, which is fine, but I think I will loosen up as I go. Another thing I've learned is I definitely made a mistake on this heel flap. You can see like the purled stitches, I think, are on the outside on accident. That was just a miscommunication in my brain of some instructions. That won't happen next time. Next time I would also make the leg part much longer. In my head, when I look at this, I'm like, oh, that's plenty long. But then when you put it on your foot, this is not quite an ankle sock, but it is close. I want more of a crew sock, so I might add another at least 2 inches to this next time. Obviously the second sock I'm gonna match exactly to this, but for my second pair of socks, we're gonna do something different. Other than that though, like, I will say the foot part and then like decreasing was so easy. I did not struggle with it as much as I struggled with the heel turn and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I did already cast on and start the second sock. They're on the same, I have 2 sets of needles. Don't ask me why. But anyways, I actually already finished the leg and the cuff, and I'm now on the heel flap. So you can kind of see a tiny start on the heel flap, which I already feel like I'm messing up, but I need to just like, I think I just don't remember what I'm doing, but it's fine. So yeah, that is my only knitting work in progress. Okay, so I went to my local yarn store last weekend just to, I don't go there often, but I just was curious and I checked it out. Anyways, I ended up leaving with this sock set that is obviously like an ombre situation. It's the Spun Right Round. I don't know if that's the dyer. And this was, I think, possibly exclusive to my yarn store. But this is like their birthday sock set. And it's my birthday month, so I got them. And then I bought some 9-inch circulars because all my friends do the 9-inch circulars. So I definitely want to try this next. I am currently doing Magic Loop and I like doing that, but they swear by this. They do say it's finicky at the start, so I need to set myself those expectations, but I'm definitely going to do like an ombre fade sock situation. Usually I think the ones I've seen, a lot of them start with the light and go to the dark. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to start with the dark at the cuff and the leg of it and then go to the light because I like these colors more than these. And like if I'm putting my foot in a shoe, like I want these colors to pop out more, if that makes sense. So that was my yarn haul. And now we're gonna get into a lot of thrifting haul. So, I don't know, lock yourselves in, I guess. The first one that's been behind me, I got this at Goodwill for $2.99, and it has a lot of cleaning up to do. This is like paper. I don't know what this is. Don't worry, I'm gonna take it off. I'm actually gonna take this out of the frame itself, and I'm going to, I think, sand this down, take this paper stuff off, and paint the whole thing black, and then pop this back in. Because I really want like a contrast. I want more of a contrast because these colors are insane. So I was very happy with that find. Very nice Goodwill find. And then I have just like a bunch of crap. I shouldn't say crap, but okay. This is something my mom picked up for me. A lot of this, some of this stuff is what she picked up for me. This is a, I think, I don't know, needlepoint slash, I don't think it's needlepoint. It's embroidery pillow kit from probably the 70s. It says friends are flowers in the garden of life, and it comes with all the stuff. I don't even know how to tackle that, but it's cool to have. She got this from a yard sale. It's terrifying. No, I'm not even gonna lie, it's terrifying, but it's very cool. It was $2 allegedly. She got me like these cute little Christmas ornaments, lots of little things. And then, this was kind of the prized possession that she found in an antique store. So these were released in 1995, and you could buy a plethora of things to go along with these. So what did I spend my time doing? Yes, I did go on eBay and find all of those things. I do not have all of them, but one day I will. So these are dolls. What I did get for them is they have ready-made outfits. So, yes, I will be taking these out of this. I will keep the box exactly intact, but I will take the dolls out and I will put this on them. Not only do they have ready-to-wear outfits, they also have ready-to-wear Christmas outfits. Yes, they do. And yes, I found this. I'm like literally so excited. He has like a little beard. Okay, then this is a little Campbell's bowl and spoon that came or goes with it, I should say. And then I also found the wooden display stand. There is a music box that goes in this portion. I have found it on eBay. I just haven't purchased it yet. These are little stickers. And then I think you can see there's like the only thing I am missing is little soup cans, and there's like a wooden crate that goes on top of this. There are also crochet instruction books to crochet outfits for these two dolls. But don't worry, I didn't need the crochet instruction books because I found already crocheted. Someone already crocheted them. And it not only came with the crocheted outfits, but it came with the dolls. Do I need 2 sets of these dolls? No. But don't I? But don't I? Are you kidding? And I'm telling you, all this stuff was so affordable. Nobody cares about Campbell's soup stuff except for me, apparently. So I'm shook. Someone spent so much time on these outfits. Now, I will say they are glued onto these dolls. Like, this hat is not moving. It is glued on, which is totally fine because I have my other set of dolls that I get to... Whatever. Maybe some of you get it and maybe some of you don't, but I'm so happy. And yeah, I can't believe how cute these are. Look at his pants. Those are chef pants, crocheted chef pants. I don't know. I just, whatever. This makes me happy. So that was quite a bit. And then we went to another antique store that's right downtown, and I found this for $5. It is a handmade, out of print. I think this is out of print. I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Tula pink Halloween tote bag that is like solid. Like, this is very solid work, very thick foam in this. And it was $5, and they didn't know what they had. And probably not many people that walked in there would have appreciated it like I did. But anyways, I also went to my other local thrift store, and I found a whole bag of these fat quarter, like not just this one. I'm not going to go into all of it. This entire bag was $5.98 for fat quarter bundles that cost anywhere from like $18 to $20, $22 a pack. So yeah, at that other antique store that I found this tote bag, I found this fabric that was just laying there with no price tag. I don't think it was more than $4 or something when I got up to the register. I want to make an outfit out of this. Not a whole outfit, but like I want to make a dress or something. I don't know. Like a patchwork situation. Okay. More like Stitchy antique haul situation. My mom found these. They are needlepoint, unfinished, or well, they're finished, but not fully finished in frames. I don't know how to frame needlepoint. I imagine it can't be that much more complicated than cross stitch. So if I ever find like matching oval frames that are perfect for this, like at the thrift store, I will frame them. I have seen these at antique stores, I've seen these once at an antique store fully like framed. So that was exciting. Then she found these needle points. These are much older, I assume. So this is a boy and a dog, question mark, with a little envelope. And these all came together. And of course, none of these are like finished. This, I think, might be the salt girl. I don't know, but she's adorable and she's being attacked by a goose, or maybe not attacked. Maybe that's her friend. I love her. And then this one has like a certificate on it. So she's like all over one. I don't know what you would call this with needlepoint. But it's got this something heirloom needlepoint something certificate. It's got like a number on it, a design number on it, written on it. I don't know, but very special. Then she also found me, this is a set of 4 needle points that are already framed. They're seasonal, so this is the winter one. I think this is the summer one. These are great, like, gallery wall fillers. I'm not gonna like put them all side by side. I think I'm just gonna like put them everywhere. This is the autumn version, and this is the spring version. These are very old and kind of, the paper is kind of falling apart. I don't know what to do about that personally. I'm gonna try to keep them intact. If I need to replace the paper on them for whatever reason, I'll figure that out. But those are very cute. And then this one is cross stitch, and it is in a, what I can only imagine is a hand-carved, handmade wooden frame. And it's got like this lace or felt or something trim around it. And it is really big X's with what I believe, I'm not an expert, but what I believe is probably wool thread. And it's just this house with a big tree behind it and a pink roof. I love it so much, and I just love how big, it's just like, I don't know. And this frame appears to be very old. I don't know how old this is. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I want to just hang it up. I love it. Like the leaf details. And she got all of this stuff in Maine, so I don't really know anything about it. But that was very exciting. I also got quite a bit of like old cross-stitch books that she found at like yard sales and stuff. But I'm not going to go through all of those. They're fun, like vintage cross-stitch books. And I think that that's it. I definitely got more. Like I have more Campbell's soup stuff that I found and whatnot, but I'm not gonna go through all of the things. It's probably already long enough. Hopefully next time I will be more prepared and talk to you maybe about some books. I have been in quite a reading slump, so I haven't been reading quite a bit, but I do want to say I went and saw Beetlejuice 2, the new Beetlejuice, and it was very fun. Listen, nothing's gonna be as good as the original, obviously, but I think they did a good job of, it was like quirky and fun and ridiculous, and like that's what Beetlejuice is, so I wasn't really expecting, I went in with very low expectations. I did get 2 of the Regal specialty popcorn buckets. Did I need to buy those? No, but I have them now. So I'm a huge Beetlejuice fan. I watch it at least once a year. I love it almost as much as I love Nightmare Before Christmas. Right now, honestly, like watching wise, I have been watching a lot of D&D. Like that's just kind of what I've been obsessed with recently. I've been playing D&D, watching it, and it's been super, super fun. I've also been watching Survivor. Like summer to me, like I just like watching Survivor. There's a new season coming up in September, I believe. So excited for that. Excited for lots of new stuff coming out. I think The Penguin on Max is coming out, the like Batman spinoff show. I love Batman and like that whole thing. I can't wait for Joker 2. Lady Gaga is one of my favorite humans on this earth, and I cannot wait to see the movie. I literally cannot wait. It's gonna be so good. And what else? I don't know. My birthday's coming up. I'm keeping it cash. I'm keeping it cool. I'm turning 29. I am going to like a music festival, and that's gonna be fun, but like I'm just so ready to just like chill. I don't want to do anything crazy. So I am looking forward to that, but yeah, I think that's it. This was a really quick update, mostly haul, but I will see you all next time with hopefully some more progress, some more samplers, and then we'll get into the spooky season. We'll get into October stitching. So anyways, thank you for joining me. Love y'all. Bye, baby.